So this is my part 1, this middle part, and this is my P2, part 2. So that's the part 1 that I'm starting to cut first, because it's pieces gown. To cut the part 1 and 2 of the same material, it will not flow properly. I want here to come out wide, yeah, to make sure that we know that it's pieces gown. So now I've folded it into 2 and I've ironed. So here I'm going to set the shoulders. Slant the shoulders first. After slanting the shoulders, you measure out the shoulders. My shoulders there is 13. So divided by 2 is 6.5, right? So I'm putting it there. Then my shoulder to nipple is about 11. So divided by 2 is 5.5. So 5.5 here. And I'm going to put it down. Straight down. So I'm going to do my shoulder to nipple, which is 11 plus allowance, 11.5. So 11.5. Then I'm going to do my nipple to nipple. At my nipple to nipple, according to the chart, is 4.5. So 4.5, 4.5. I'll take here straight down from the nipple. Remember that this is my shoulder to nipple, so I'm going to have marked it already. I'm going to put it horizontal like that. I'm also going to get from my shoulder to under boobs. My shoulder to under boobs here, I didn't write it here, it is 15.5. So here 15.5 plus the half-inch allowance is 16. So I'm marking the 16. Then my shoulder to front waist is 19 here. So I'm marking 19.5 because of the half-inch allowance. The half-inch allowance is for sewing of the shoulder, remember. So 19.5 here. All these I'm going to draw horizontal lines on them. So remember, this is my shoulder to nipple, shoulder to under boobs, shoulder to front waist. After that, yes, why don't we just go on straight up, because it's a full dress. It's a full pieces dress. So shoulder to nipple, shoulder to nipple, shoulder to made mistake. I don't know how I could have made this mistake. Shoulder to nipple, shoulder to under boobs, which is here, shoulder to front waist, 19.5. This is here. I made plenty mistakes. Obviously wasn't placing my tape right. You see that if you don't place your tape right, you make mistakes. So this is it. And then I'm going to put this thing here to go straight down, right? So shoulder to nipple, shoulder to under boobs, shoulder to front waist. I'm now going to do shoulder to hip. Shoulder to the hip. So this is 24.5. I'm also going to do shoulder to under hip, 34.5. Then my full length. My full length there is 64. I'm going to make it 64 plus 5 inches allowance. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Then remember that we're going to add 2 inches for the cutting under. So that's the 7 inches, right? For the folding under. So 71. You see? So thank God that I even cut it like 73. At the end of the day, there's this to cut out. Because this is 71. And now 73. All right. So also I'm going to draw horizontal lines here and here. So let's start to work with the horizontal lines to the waist first. So we're going to work with the shoulder to, we're going to get our cup sizes. And according to our chart too, my cup size falls in 1.5. So 1.5, I'm taking from, this is the shoulder to the boobs, shoulder to nipple, shoulder to under boobs, and shoulder to waist. So 1.5, I'm also going to take another 1.5 here. The same 1.5 I'm going to take to the front waist. 1.5, 1.5 here. Then I'll roll straight lines. Also, from this 5.5 I took straight down here, I'm going to draw straight to this nipple. And then my 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3 inches. And that 3, I'm going to take it from here. You see the way I slanted my tape to follow this line? So it's on this point, slanting the tape to here, and then 3 inches. I'm taking from this 3 inches down to here. Okay, this is the bad one, so it's down to here. Now I'm going to take from here to, which is also my cup space at the bottom, to the nipple, So I'm going to blunting my, remember how princess cut of blouse is now? I'm going to blunting my my nipple, which I'll first blunt in the part 2. I'll blunt in the part 2, and then I'll come here and drag my part 1 this way. Then here we want to give that look like it is big, you know, that the hip comes out big. So here now we're now going to make it bigger. This is the waist, we're going to expand it to be bigger. So let's say we'll use 5.5, and at the bottom here we're now going to use, let's say 3.5 or 4, depending on what the kind of design you want. But according to this drawing, we want the design to come out. Let's just say you want it to be straight. You use normal 4.5 here, 4.5 here, and 4.5 here, you know. But we want to give it that illusion, like here, you know, the lovely figure 8 and everything. So that's why we expanded here to 5.5 and then 4.5 or 3 or 3.5 or 4, depending on how thin you would like here to be. So I'm going to take here to the waist, like that. And here down, like that. Also, I'm going to use my long ruler to slant it out, triangle it out is the word I use. Now I'm going to triangle it out today. Now this is where you're going to waist lining, as I said it, because you can't use this same part 2 now. If you look at it, the part 2, by the time I bring it here, where's my triangle? I can't get my triangle.